Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dota Yoshi, bringing to you another Dota 2 presentation. Today, on the Cybergamer Ladder, we have NxL, who is ranked 11th, defending their position against Hawkeye, who are ranked 22nd. And I just want to apologize in advance. I am in a little bit of a cold at the moment, so I do apologize if there's any sniffling or coughing. Hopefully I'll be able to mute the mic in time before the coughing gets set off, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. And now we look over into the bans. We have NxL Gaming banning out that Nyx Assassin and that Lifestealer. On Real Hawkeye, they will be taking out that Magnus and Batrider. I don't have any in-game music. Why do I not have any in-game sound? Because it's coming through my speakers. That's not what I want. I want it in my headset. That's not even cool. I think I got me. There we go. I've got sound now for me. Yay! No music.
Keeper of the light.
Just kind of disappointing. There we go. Music's here, and we see NxL Homie bringing up the Lone Druid and that Cuddle. Over on Real Hawkeye, we have got that Phantom Lancer picked up. We'll be looking to see what two support heroes they should be picking up their supports next. I don't believe they'll be picking up their mid. We do see their offlaner Doxia is picked up. The very solid, great team fight hero Doxia. Be able to hold that lane up against that Lone Druid if they run against each other. If not, Doxia can hold his own against the tri-lane. Sometimes you do see the Doxia being able to pick up a kill or even 2 kills on the off chance being in that off lane, that suicide lane position. On NxL Home, they have the Lone Druid and Keeper of the Light picked up. They will be looking forward to be running that Druid, trying to get him as much farm as possible. They still will probably pick a harder carry than Lone Druid. Lone Druid will start to come out mid to late game. If he's left alone, he will pick down a tower. The Real Hawkeye will be picking up a Nature's Prophet, so they will be looking forward to that good split pushing that Nature's Prophet has with the Phantom Lancer. They'll be able to keep out the lanes and even the Darkseer. So the lanes will be trying to be able to be pushed pretty well. And NxL Gaming, they do pick up the Gyrocopter. Is the perfect counter to Phantom Lancer and Nature's Prophet with that flat cannon bursting down all those illusions, all those treants, and then there's nothing left with the wave or Phantom Lancer's army to be able to do much damage. Especially if Phantom Lancer picks up that Diffusal and Gyrocopter can just burn down all those illusions instantly. His army and himself won't be as strong as he should be. And we see the Real Hawkeye baited out Leshrac. We still need on the Real Hawkeye, they should still be picking up, they will pick up a mid hero and a support hero. Unless they're going to be running that Nature's Prophet mid. And then get 2 support heroes. Depending on how they want to play out the stage and the lane. If they want to be greedy or not. If they want to be greedy, they will pick up a specific mid hero for that role. And then they'll have only 1 support, and they'll be playing a very greedy lineup, trying to get as much farm as possible, trying to bring out the game to late game. Whereas if they do pick up the 2 supports now, and running the Nature's Prophet mid, it's more safe, especially for that Phantom Lancer. But Nature's Prophet, it's not the best mid hero. He will at the moment it will be looking like he'll be up against that Gyrocopter, but you expect the Gyrocopter, Keeper of the Light, and their next support to be laning together. We see the Warlock and the Lena's being banned out by NxL Gaming and the Hawkeye, the Real Hawkeye. So we will be seeing some of the best supports being taken out of the game so far. The Leshrac and the Lena. Might see an SD just to finish it off, the Wombo combo. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that muted my mic, you didn't hear that. If not, I really do apologize.
10 seconds remaining.
So now we're just waiting on NxL Homie to continue trying to figure out what they want to ban off, trying to figure out what the Real Hawkeye are going to be running with their 2 support heroes. They do take out the Temporary Assassin, believing that trying to take out more mid heroes for the Real Hawkeye. Might even see a Quap being banned out next by NxL Gaming to try and limit the Real Hawkeye's availability or hero pool. And NxL Gaming, they haven't completely revealed their lineup yet. They might run the Gyrocopter mid, which is also a greedy lineup, but most likely be seeing him running the Tri. They may even pick up the Queen of Pain for themselves. I wouldn't be too surprised if the real Hawkeye do pick up Klopp, as she's really good at being able to help push. She's good at split pushing as that blink with a 4-second cooldown, 4 or 5-second cooldown. Helps her get in, get out, keep those lanes pushed and the momentum going. And with the Darkseid's vacuum, her Sonic Wave will come flying through and destroy everything in its path. So, may look to see the real Hawkeye picking up the Klopp. Never mind, it is banned out by NxL Gaming. They were planning to ban her out with those mid heroes. And the SD, part of that Wombo combo, has been banned out as well. So, all the fantastic heroes. My favourites, SD. Such a fantastic hero. Set him up for anything and anyone. Now, we're just waiting. See what the real Hawkeye want to run. See if they do want to pick up a specific mid hero, or if they want to go for those 2 support heroes to help out that Phantom Lancer's farm and keep him safe, and constantly being able to get more levels, XP, from that jungle and that lane to himself. So just waiting on the real Hawkeye to see how they want to play this game out. NxL Harming, they still haven't fully shown their lineup. They will be looking for another support hero. Might pick up a Bane, because the Bane will work excellent with that Coddle Illuminate. Also, the Bane being able to hold the Nature's Prophet or the Phantom Lancer in place would be a fantastic pickup. We will see the Rubik, however. Rubik is almost a surprising pickup, but then again, he can take anything from Darkseid, be fantastic. Few items, few skills from Nature's Prophet and Jakira are also quite useful. His lift is not too bad. I mean, it's a 2.25 second lift duration, so it's good enough CC to be able to hold him off for that Gyrocopter's rocket to come flying in, to give him that little bit of extra second or 2 stun on their duration. Over on the real Hawkeye, they will be either a mid hero or another support. Will reveal how they want to play this lineup. So far, it's the Phantom Lancer, Jakiro will be running together, Darkseid offlane, Nature's Prophet mid. If they do pick up this mid hero, they will rotate the Nature's Prophet into the jungle and have the tri-lane of the Phantom Lancer, Jakiro, with that Nature's Prophet in that jungle. We will come into support. You would hope. So far, it doesn't. Both teams' lineups, they aren't specifically for late game. If it does go to the late game, the real Hawkeye have the advantage, purely because of Phantom Lancer and the split push capability of the Nature's Prophet. But then again, Gyrocopter can split push and get called into battle with that Coddle's recall? Yeah, recall, and then straight back into a fight. And they pick up the Treant Protector on the real Hawkeye. So we should be seeing the Nature's Prophet mid, Darkseid offlane, Phantom Lancer, Jakira, and Treant Protector running together. Treant Protector's living armor is a fantastic skill to keep your players alive. So many times it will absorb so much damage, and you'll just keep going fine. You won't take much damage. You can harass more and be quite substantially more aggressive, as that living armor is great armor, great regen, and it does block. Oh, it doesn't have armor, but it does do a fairly decent amount of block. So 7 instances of 20 at level 1, that's 140 damage, plus the regen. So it's a fairly brilliant spell. It will start to become obsolete late game, so we'll see how they want to. I don't know if they can push early and start getting a few of these towers down. But it should help a lot keeping this PL in the lane and farming up. And so, to introduce the teams, we have Hawkeye on that captaincy role. I'm Rob, playing that Nature's Prophet. In the support, Jakira, we will have Hayak, followed by, with the other support you would expect, picking up a few words shortly, would be Koraneko. Sorry if I butchered your name. Over on the PL, we do have Chikan. And finally, on this offlane Darkseid, we have FC Mon. And over on NxL, we do have a rotation of them all moving into the jungle, hoping to find off a hero. On their captain's position, we have Wyrax, otherwise known as Tom, being played on that Gyrocopter. On the support, Rubik, and his fellow teammate and partner in crime will be... Alright, where's your name gone? Black and the RNC, on playing that Coddle. Off lane, Clockwork, oh I always say Cogwork, that's such a pain. On that Clockwork we have Quaid, and finally, playing that Lone Druid, we will have Scribe. So they're not going to be able to find anyone off in the jungle. They might look to stand here just to bait out a sentry ward from Hawkeye. They might think that there's a ward here, however they just stand here to block it. We do have Jakiro looking up here, his vision's there, They're not going to run into each other anytime soon. They're going to leave the Clockwork here on that off lane, so he'll be playing it by himself. He shouldn't do too bad. He's up against the PL and the Jakiro. He will take a fair bit of damage, but those cogs should be more than enough to keep him out of danger, keep him out of harm's way. We will see the Lone Druid being run in the mid lane by NxL Gaming, up against this Nature's Prophet, and they will be having the Darkseer in the jungle with Treant in the off lane. So they completely destroyed, what's it called, my predictions of the lane lineup. Even both sides, with the Gyrocopter up top, will be up against the Treant, and he's picks up that 1 point of invisibility, and he's going to be able to get out of there pretty fine. They're going to place that ward down, they're going to continue to look it on. The Rocket Barrage comes flying out. He's going to see if death here. First blood going to the Keeper of the Lights. So it's a fairly early and fast kill on that Treant Protector. He's going to be down and out for a little while now. Going to have to try and make his way back out. He's already been counter-warded, I believe. Oh, no, never mind. He's got a ward here. He's got a second ward here. It's not going to block the pool, so NxL shouldn't be too worried about de-warding it. But Treant will be able to watch the lane if any support comes to try and get him again. But he's going to have a very rough time up this top lane. He did bait out one sentry, but it was the cost of his life. First blood going to that Coddle, who should have bought up... Yeah, I've already got their upgraded courier. That dreaded Greveling. So gold. Gold flare. In mid lane, we've got Spirit Bear taking quite a lot of damage. Don't want to give away that 100 gold to that Nature's Prophet so too early on into the game. And if we do look at the last hit, Gyrocopter is leading the scoreboard with 9 for 0. The next task is that Jungle Darkseer is trying to double stack these camps as much as possible. We got a random Kobold soldier coming in to attack him. He's just going to keep putting Iron Shot onto this Ursa, try and damage this group down without getting himself damaged. And he should get quite a few levels off of the stack, being able to keep consistently doing that. Down on bottom lane, Clockwork has picked up his level 3, so the supports haven't been able to get these pulls going on to deny the XP to this Clockwork, not Cogwork. I'm just going to say Cogwork for now, and if I say Cogwork, hope you all know what I mean. So they haven't been able to deny the XP from this Clockwork, as he's still been able to pick up his level 3, be hitting level 4 off this creep wave. Shakira hasn't been able to find this ward yet. He should be looking to... He's not going to find it. He's looking around for it, but he still hasn't found it. We could play PL throwing out those lances. Come on, he hasn't found it yet. He's probably going to... He might check there. He's got 2 places he needs to check. Is he going to throw another one down? He's still walking around. This is very tense moments. He throws another one down. That's 200 gold down the way. But he still hasn't been able to find that one ward. Come on, eat down that tree. Have a look in there. You know you want to. He's going to take one tree down. Is he going to find it? He's going to find it. He found it. So that's 200 gold down. So it's a little bit unfortunate. So he's going to throw another one down. He's not going to be able to use it to de-ward anything else. Like, it's even just out of range from picking off this other ward. So it's quite unfortunate for Hawkeye, but it won't be too drastic, as they will now be able to stack this and start pulling it for the PL. But the damage has already been done. Clockwork's already up to level 4. He should be level 5 soon if he comes back down. He's trying to block these creeps in. He's got to coax them up. So this Clade's played a very good well. There's his rotation mid. They pick off the kill on the Nature's Prophet. Lift, probably a lucky entangle knowing this bear, with the Illuminate to finish it off. Rubik does pick up that kill, and now Nature's Prophet's going to be set behind a bit more. This Lone Druid's going to be able to get even more of a farm. Nature's Prophet's currently 7 for 5 against this Lone Druid 12 for 9, who's now got a kill or an assist to his name. So the lane is currently lost, top lane and bottom lane to Hawkeye, against Hawkeye. And down on the bottom lane, I would probably say, I was going as far as to say they've lost this bottom lane too, because they haven't been able to deny XP to this Clockwork. Clockwork wants to hit level 6 to be able to start getting those hook shots off, start being able to roam and gank, and just be a general nuisance. We do have a smoke, we've got an invisibility, we've got to see a pickup very shortly. Do they have any revelation? They got a revelation. Pickup, revelation's been thrown down. We're not going to be able to see the cogs worked properly, and Phantom Lance is going to be able to get in time. So unfortunately, the cogs won't be able to get in time or in range. The lift wasn't Well, it wasn't long enough to be able to keep him up in the air. It is only level 2, as that Rubik is only level 3. Jakira is just hiding off in the wings, just in case. And then Coddle is going to spot out the Jakira, so they do know Jakira is down here. Darkseer has picked up his level 3, still playing with this fairly hard camp down here. And NxL, going to throw out this Illuminate, it's not going to hit anyone. Go in the complete wrong direction. And, did I press record? Okay, I did press record. I thought I was doing it wrong here. Hopefully that's...
Much appreciated.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I was just looking at my my broadcaster. I'm not sure if I pressed record or not. I could be in preview stream right now. I could be actually recorded. I'm not 100% sure. Let's hope I'm recorded. Anyway, we see Gyrocopter now being able to split in between these towers and just clean up this creep wave. This top tower will take a considerable amount of damage. There's nothing they can do to this Gyrocopter unless they get some support rotating. The Starkseer won't be rotating anytime soon. Nature's Prophet's just trying to defend the mid lane. He throws out the Wrath of Nature, picks off the bear, but he doesn't get the last hit for it, unfortunately, so he won't get that extra 100 gold. He's rushing his Midas, he's got the Gloves of Haste, he needs another 350. Up in top lane we see a dive onto the Treant Protector. The Flat Cannon not going to be able to kill him off, as he does pop invisibility. I haven't been seeing him pop off that Living Protection, Living Armor too often, if at all, so... not saying he isn't, but I haven't seen it so far. And we got Jacob just got to turn around. He's got to see his Treant Protector. Is he going to take him? He's scared. He's scared that there might possibly be a rotation from Hawkeye up here. And now he's on this rune. He gets himself up by his friendly RNC playing that Coddle. And they're just going to wait on this rune for Scribe to come along. He's not going to pick it up, so they're just waiting, trying to figure out what they want to do with this rune. Just gonna hold it there for a while, walk around in circles. Dakira, how's his Dakira going? He's sitting level 3. I believe he just recently pulled, and he only single pulled, so there's a double stack of creeps. He wasn't able to pull up and get into these centaurs, so that was a misplay by this Jakira. The lane's gonna push out, and this Clockwork's gonna pick up even more levels. He's gonna sit on level 7.5, and he's also third highest farmer in the game. He's even out CSing this PL. That is not what you want. The off-lane Clockwork beating your carry Phantom Lancer. So far, if you do look at the gold graph, it is almost 3k advantage of NxL. Wrath of Nature come flying through. Probably just doing a little bit of damage, keeping the lanes pushed out. Courier still has yet to be upgraded by Hawkeye. They do have enough gold on the Jakiro to be able to pop this up. Even the Darkseer, who will be looking to pick up his mechanism, going for that mech. Nature's Prophet now has his Midas up and running. Be looking to grab whatever camp spawns here. He's hoping for... He's not going to get the best camp for it, as a Satire doesn't give as much XP as a few others, such as the Ursa Warrior. Or the Centaur, I believe. I believe the Centaur gives more than the Satire. And they're going to be rotating bottom. They're going to try and catch out this Clockwork. Clockwork's being caught. Jakira, he's going to hookshot himself out. Nature's Prophet TP's in. He's going to get the sprout off on Black. Black's going to turn around. He's going to pick him up, throw him down, and that should be the end of the engagement. And that does cease the fight. Clockwork's going to bottle himself back up. He's got the double damage. We're going to see if cooldown come flying off. Nature's Prophet will die to the white Wyrax. And now there's going to be a very, very careful consideration coming out by this Phantom Lancer. He probably shouldn't stay in this lane anymore. That's just Jakiro, Rubik, Clockwork, and... yeah, he's going to be spotted out. He needs to run. He can't stay here any longer. And it's too late. They found him, picking him up. Cogs come out. They're going to throw him in, and he's going to be trapped. He's gone. He should have backed, especially with that Clockwork looming, being able to scout out between these trees on that low health. He did Tranquil his boots, use Tranquil boots, but Tranquil boots aren't as effective as they once were without that nerf about a month or two ago. So he does get picked off. He did overstay his welcome. See the living armor out onto the Jakiro, try to keep him up a bit. Jakiro's going to try and stay down in this lane, try to keep the creeps off this tower, but he needs to be careful himself, because if he takes one wrong move out, you've got a hookshot, you've got a lift, and you've got a cooldown. Even an Illuminate. Everyone here could potentially solo kill this Jakiro at the moment. See an Treant Protector popping that invis. Nature's guys up on himself. He's probably looking to... if he does ult here, you should see TP support coming in. Do we have TP support? Darkseer won't be able to. We got the PL rotating in. He didn't get a TP, so he's just walking back to lane. and we see the bottom tower fall. So that's one tower. Going to be looking at two towers very shortly with this Lone Druid, who now has a minus picked up on his bear, Orb of Venom. He's got some boots for all. We have the Helm of the Dominator picked up on the Gyrocopter, picking up the Centaur. He'll be looking to consistently stacking this, which is already triple stacked. So great work by the supports of NxL being able to triple stack this, preparing Gyrocopter for a very... How much gold is this? There's about 9 creeps there. We got a hookshot coming in onto the Shakira. Shakira's been caught out. He's going to be found to pick up. This lift has been used, but it doesn't matter. Shakira will fall. Quaid will be happy to pick up that kill for himself. And Hayek, they have no vision down here. He was about to ward, but he got himself picked off due to being able to ward. So we'll be looking at top tower's Bear. Bear will be picked off, and the 100 gold does go to the Nature's Prophet. Do we have a resummon up on the Druid? Down for 60 seconds, but I can't see any ganks coming out of him shortly. Back into mid lane. This mid tower will fall shortly after. Hawkeye should be looking to do a trade here. PL should be looking to try to do as much damage to this tower. We have a Centaur being able to stack. Unfortunately did spawn another creep wave, so he's going to be a little bit disappointed about that. It's going to cut down about 300 gold off of his tally, sitting right there for him. He's maxed the flat cannon. He's got 1 point in cooldown and 1 point in rocket barrage. So he's put 2 points in stats. He's going for a very strong early game build with that mid game build, sorry. Going for that very strong mid-game build with those stats and flat cannon. Rocket Barrage, usually level that up really early if you want to get a very strong early game, because it does so much damage. You're able to harass, be able to fight anyone out of lane yourself. So you see Clockwork running around with a haste, trying to trap that PL in. It's not going to be able to find him. PL will be able to survive. We look at the net worth. We have Gyrocopter sitting on 5,700 gold. So we sit quite far ahead at the moment. This isn't looking too good for Hawkeye. NxL will be able to get the farm up on that Jakira quite substantially. He's had free farm at top lane, got that early assist first blood gold. Now he's able to just free farm. He's played up very aggressively, way past the safe zone, and he doesn't feel threatened at all. Now, as you see, there's no rotation by Hawkeye. He sees the two in the middle. He probably saw the low mana on the Nature's Prophet. Jakira's in the middle. Darkseer's nowhere near, and even if Darkseer tried to come, he wouldn't be able to pick off this Gyrocopter. He's going to be able to rotate out pretty fine. So now that I look at this game, I'm not too sure about their pickup of this Treant, as the Treant hasn't done too well yet. He hasn't popped off at ult. Top tower's going to be starting to be attacked by this Connell and the Lone Drone, with the TP coming in by this Treant Protector. He's going to throw out the Living Armor. Living Armor will fall pretty fast down on this tower. Does regenerate about 100 of its HP, and it's going to continue regenerating, so they're not going to be able to get all the charges off. And hiccups. Great spout off by the Nature's Prophet, keeping that Lone Druid in. Illuminate comes out, they're turning around, there's Rubik and Clockwork behind, trying to find him in the backlines. Got the Living Armor onto the Jakira. Jakira's going to try and run in. One hit out by the Lone Druid. Not going to happen. It's going to get Clockwork Rocket. It's going to finish off the Jakira. Jakira will fall, set to 1 for 0, and a tower coming forward in NxL. So NxL are currently sitting 6-0 in kills with 3 tower advantage. They've got all the map control in the world. And look at this Gyrocopter. He's sitting so far up ahead, he's not even scared. This Nature's Prophet TP's in, he stands there, he rocket barrages, fights off the Nature's Prophet. Now he might be in a little bit of trouble, but he's just going to fire this out of here. Phantom Lancer doesn't have enough lance, he doesn't have the mana for it, he can't chase him down. Clockwork TP'd in, giving him a little support. We send them to die very shortly. They might even see a rocket come out. Will we see the rocket? Rockets come flying through. Will we see a kill? It's not going to get the kill. Nature's Prophet does TP out somewhere, getting out in time. And we see the Wrath of Nature come flying through. The Clockwork now knows that there's an invisible player around here, because there's a ward, but he's going to presume that invisible player. Clockwork's going to dodge that unfortunate Ice Puff. He's going to get hit by the root from the tree. He's going to try to hookshot out. He misses he misses the Gyrocopter. So Quaid will fall to ZF Mon. And that should be a mech up on the Duxter. Yep, Duxter's got his mech, and now he has his boots. So hopefully we should start seeing a group up style by Hawkeye. They need to start working as a group, because at the moment they can't be by themselves. Treant, he's got no potential by himself. Darkseer and PL hasn't been able to get the farm. They don't have any towers. They've got a lot of map position out. They do have defensive wards around the map, trying to make sure if they do see any rotation. They should see this Coddle place a ward up. It's pinged, so we should see a counter ward come out very shortly. If Jakira has the money or does want to pay for that Revelation ward. Do we see it? Yeah, he does pick up that Revelation ward, so we'll be looking to see him counter ward very shortly. And we see a disconnection coming out by Ryrax, captain, and he crashed. Come on, Dota. You're better than this. So we've got 2 seconds left on this TP of this. There he is. He's going middle. So Nature's Prophet will be rotating middle. Does he have his Midas up and running? Yeah, he's got a Midas up in 13 seconds. So we'll be looking to pick up this Dark Troll Summoner. And then maybe look at get these few extra creeps. Try and pick up some more levels. Get him to about level 10.5. He won't be quite 11 off of those. This PL, not looking too good. He's picked up his Blade of Alacrity. Oh. Anyway, he has picked that up. He should be looking to move that into a Diffusal. I can't see him picking up, going for that early Yasha. I also wouldn't have minded if he did pick up those drums for that extra HP and stats, as he does need that at the start of the game here, as he doesn't have too much damage. He has been picked off once, and he's pretty easy gate potential. Gate target for NxL at this present moment in time. That's right, I said 3 different words for now. Got a problem with that? Fight me. Anyway, Gyrocopter, he's got his Helm Dominate, he's got 3.4k saved up. Can we see an early Divine Rapier? Yes! It's not going to happen, but I can dream. So we'll see, he does pick up that early Eagle Song, so he will be working towards a very quick Butterfly, and now he's going to be working towards his quad stack. Was this a triple or a penta stack? I don't know, but watch this gold. He was at 200. Now up to 400. He'll be coming back down very shortly once that flat cannon's off cooldown. We have a rocket come flying in. Clockwork's going to be trying to keep this Phantom Lance off the tower. And then we got more gold coming in. Look at this gold. Such sexy, sexy gold. He's going for it. He doesn't want to die. He's got the Helm of Domination. Shouldn't be too bad. Lovely Centaur creep. Being able to do all the work for him. He's going to be looking to stack this again. Oh no, he's going to bring the Centaur down to fight for him. And he's just going to hold it off. We see an initiation down to PL. PL gets hit by those cogs. Darkseid gets hit by the cogs. Cogs are just a pain in the ass. And now look at Gyrocopter. He picked 1300 gold up from that stack there. He picked up level and a half. So he's going to be ecstatic about that. He's going to have his Talisman of Evasion very shortly. And then what else is needed after that? We're going to see an initiation onto this Gyrocopter. Root comes out. Coden's been thrown down. He's going to throw out that Rocket Barrage. And True Protector's going to take a lot of damage. He's just out of range for that final cooldown. And my voice is dying on me. And we're going to see the death from the True Protector to the Rocket. Gyrocopter does pick off that PL. And then we're going to see the trap of the Gyrocopter does get picked off. The wall does find that kill on Wyrax, the Gyrocopter. So it's 3-for-1 trade. Carry, support, and the Treant Protector. I have no idea what to call you this game. For that Gyrocopter. So it was definitely in favour of NxL. Now we can do some damage down bottom tower. This lone druid loses another bear. That's like his 12th panda he's lost this match. Just losing bears all over the place. He's got his armlet picked up on that bear. And he's going to intentionally ruin his stack. And what's he up to? He's dropping something on the ground. So down on bottom lane, we do see the Coddle Illuminate come flying through with the Fade Bolt. Dead Creep Wave. Okay, no Fade Bolt. Be like that. And now Hawkeye's going to try and come back down here. They're going to try and find a pickoff. There's only 2 supports down here. So if they do find it, there's a Surge. Rubik stole that Surge, and he's going to be more than fine. He's picked up the perfect ability against his team at the moment. The only better ability he could probably steal would be the Chira's Ice Path. I mean, the wall's not too effective. It's only level 1. Usually level 2, level 3 wall, it'd be perfect to pick up. But the Surge, level 2 Surge, is more than enough to keep himself and anyone else alive and out of danger. And we see Coddle maybe bringing someone in. No, he's still out cooling down from that bottom lane engagement. If we do have a look at the last hits, it kind of says the game at the moment. Gyrocopter He has all the last hits to his name. It's 130 last hits on that 9.5k net worth. Lone Druid on 8k, and the next highest is Hawkeye at 5k, and their PL 4k. So Jakiro and the lifesteal, not lifesteal, sorry, Lone Druid is double their Phantom Lance's net worth, which isn't what you want. If we do look at the difference in gold and the XP, yeah. It kinda says the game, 12k gold in advantage of NxL with that 8k gold in favor, 8k XP in favor of NxL. And I heard something go flying out. Never mind. We do have Clockwork waiting on behind the tower with his little limited vision of nighttime. Jakira's just gonna come flying in. This tower's gonna fall, and the tree's still sitting here, waiting for his time to shine. He's not going to be able to he won't be able to do anything. There's no one down here. They're missing the Nature's Prophet. They're missing the PL. PL should be looking to force as much pressure onto this tower at the moment. Try and trade a tower while he still can. And he's going to be looking at doing this now as the rotation. We've got a hook coming in onto this Darkseid. Darkseid will fall. He gets a wall and vacuum off. The tree protection's been thrown down, but he's got no backup. He's got no damage on their team. So that's just going to be a wasted tree ult. And he's probably going to fall straight after this. He doesn't have enough mana, and it's on cooldown. Ice Puff's not going to hit on anyone. Illuminate and Rocket come flying through, and the Clockwork will pick up that kill. So NxL picking up 2 kills, a tower, and possibly a tier 3, and they're looking to pick off this Nature's Prophet, and one more hit, it's going to not get that final hit, going to turn around onto this Gyrocopter. Will we get a root? The Orb of Venom's hitting on him, one more hit, and we got a dead Jakiro. We have a dead Nature's Prophet from that rocket in the backlines, and PL still trying to push this tower. He should continue to keep pushing it. You can't fight this at base by yourself. You've already missed most of the fight. Your teammates are dead. Just keep pushing. Get that farm. Get the towers. Try and do something. Because at the moment, you're sitting in base, not being able to take any XP or gold. And now, with this train ult down for another 14 seconds, see the Lance coming down to the Kodo. But with the ult down for another 10 seconds, we won't be able to see too much. We've got the rocket coming out. It's going to hit on that Phantom Lancer. Rook's going to throw that Fade Bolt. Not going to be able to hit. We have a very low Darkseid who has already popped that mech. Low Treant. Wrath of Nature come flying through, being able to do a fair bit of damage. But now, Gyrocopter does have that butterfly. He's just doing all the damage in the world. Lifted up by the Jakiro. He's going to fall to the cooldown. Now we've got the Phantom Lancer trapped on the tower. They don't have any revelation, so he's got to double walk out of there. He's being healed up by that Treant Protector. He's going to jump back in. Fair misplay by that PL. Coming back in. Gets picked off by the flat cannon. We got the ult being stolen by Rubik being able to root Darkseid in place. Clockwork's fighting down this Darkseid. Darkseid's going to fall. Clockwork's going to make sure of it. Quady's going to get that final hit very shortly. He's going to give it up. He's going to go for the snipe. Will he be able to find the snipe? He's going to shoot the rocket. He's going to get hit by the Ice Puff. Darkseid's running. He's mech'd up, so he won't find the kill onto that Darkseid. Great Ice Puff out the Jakiro, being able to delay that rocket snipe off. And then we're going to see a back by NxL Gaming. We've already got one of them onto the Roshan. Lone Druid going for this Roshan kill. He's picked up his Maelstrom. He's going to pick up the Aegis now. It's an extra 200 gold to each of the members of NxL. And this could very well be game for Hawkeye. They have very strong pushing capability with this Lone Druid, and he's not going to be scared. With the Butterfly pickup onto the Gyrocopter, his damage is coming flying out. He's got the Yasha now after dying and picking that up at base. And we see a death from the Lone Druid onto this Nature's Prophet. Would have been a great route. Probably didn't even need the route. Maybe 3 or 4 auto attacks in quick succession. Finished off that Nature's Prophet. Up at top lane, Clockwork against Phantom Lancer. The way things are going, Clockwork will probably win this. Will we see this win? We got a Diffusal picked up by the Phantom Lancer, so we're not going to see the Clockwork win this. He's going to be fought. He's going to start running. We got another Lance picked off, and then we'll find the kill. So Phantom Lancer will be able to pick up his second kill of the game. He is down 2-3. So hopefully he can get this tier 1 tower for his and his team's sake. And now, down in mid lane, we've got NxL pushing in. That's a free racks for them. They don't have the glyph up and running. It's on cooldown for another minute and a half. Minute and 10 seconds. We've got a TP coming in by the Darkseid. He's going to try and get a vacuum wall with the cooldown coming in on top of the root. And he's not taking too much damage. Still standing there, fighting manning up. We see 2 dead for Hawkeye and 3 dead for NxL. Great turnaround so far. We've got the buyback by the Darkseid. Now we're going to see Connell being picked off very shortly. Nature's Prophet's going to try and get the last few hits. Ice Path is going to be able to pick up that kill. And it's a 4-for-1. 4-for-2 trade with the buyback of the Ducks here. And Lone Jordan's pushing bottom tower. He's got to be able to get this bottom tower. And he should be able to back from here. Because if he stays for too longer, he will die. Sprout comes out into the bear. Where auto attacks going to lance up very shortly. We don't have a TP on the Lone Jordan. So we will see him fall. He does pick up the Jakiro. Poor Jakiro. And now the bear's trying to find the real Phantom Lance. He can't. And now we'll see the death of that Lone Jordan. So that's a 4-for-3 trade with the edges popped, so a 4-for-5 trade, but they did get another tier 3 tower. Hawkeye, they're still fighting in this, they're trying to bring back the game. NxL, they were not playing, they were playing a bit cocky, they weren't working together, they were split up a bit. The Gyrocopter thought he could man fight it here, great wall by the Ducks here. ZF Mon, playing a fairly good Darkseer at the moment, he has made a bit of strange calls going up against the Clockwork, but other than that, he has been able to do great vacuums and walls. We're going to see a pick off on the Keeper of the Light very shortly. Vacuum in, he's going to be dead. NxL, they're now playing out of position. They're ahead by a fair margin, but now they're playing cocky and they're now being caught off one by one. If they continue to be like this, Hawkeye can slowly bring this back in the game. Remember, they do have the Phantom Lancer, and Phantom Lancer is probably the strongest carry in the game. Even against that the Gyrocopter, even against this Gyrocopter, he can still be easily destroyed by the Phantom Lancer. I mean, this is considering if Phantom Lancer does start to pick up his farm. He's sitting on 7k, he's half of Gyrocopter's net worth. So and oh, whoops, wrong button. And on the current gold, we have the Lone Jordan sitting on 4k. Seeing what he wants to buy up next. He's got his Maelstrom. He might want to turn that into Majonia. He might look to pick up his Salt Cuirass, because that armor will be very effective against the Nature's Prophet and that PL. And being able to lower the armor of Hawkeye in general. Effectively being able to tear through him like a piece of paper. So Nature's Prophet has got his Shadow Blade up. Not too sure when he picked that up, sorry folks, but it would have been too long ago. So he's going to be looking to try to push his top tower out. They do see 2 in mid, so they're going to be expecting possibly the supports looming around. If not, that Nature's Prophet could probably kill off one of the supports if these 2 supports try to fight him normally. So there's going to be 4 in mid. Nature's Prophet's going to try and get a tower. We've got a TP back by the Phantom Lancer. And we're going to see a fight for these racks. Will Hawkeye be able to fight these racks to stay in the game and keep their hopes alive of taking the 11th position on the Cybergamer off NxL? Well, we'll see. The Lone Jordan Bear's just assaulted. The cliff is popped. We should see an engagement shortly. We're going to see the Lance come out onto the Spirit Bear. They're going to run the Spirit Bear. We see a vacuum on 3 into the Ice Path. Cooldown's been thrown down. It's going to hit on the Darkseer. Darkseer throws that mech. Trent's dead. He throws the rune out. He gets 3 in that rune. We see a death on the Darkseer and the Trent Protector. No one on NxL's side's dead yet. They're fighting their way to victory. Clockwork's running through. Being able to do so much damage with that flat cannon and the cooldown. And then we're going to see the racks fall. We'll see if they want to rotate down to the bottom lane as there's no tower. They'll start to rotate. They'll pick off this next racks as Phantom Lance is still healing up into the Phantom with his teammates. So this is another dead racks. That's 2 racks down for Hawkeye. And NxL look to keep their position 11 on the Cybergamer happily in their favour. So the problem with Hawkeye's lineup, I believe, is I don't really like their lineup though. Treant Protector been running that off lane. You have your Jakiro helping that Phantom Laser out by himself. They really needed a more aggressive tri-lane. Treant Protector is really good for defensive. So if you have a really great farmer such as an anti-mage trying to farm out, or a really good harasser in mid, he's a great hero. But otherwise, he's not too much of a good hero. Especially when you need to be aggressive to shut down heroes such as the Gyrocopter. And the, what's it called? The stacking at the start was non-existent because of the Great Ward by NxL. So then Clockwork found those levels. Quaid was able to start ganking and start picking up all the XP and gold. He was even sitting on a higher creep kills than the PL. And that shows you how much of a lane that PL had. He didn't do good at all. He had a Jakiro who didn't harass the Clockwork out, didn't do any stacks, so Clockwork was able to farm up, get all the gold, get all the XP he wanted, and got pretty damn bloody tanky. As you can see there, he's still alive. He's just gonna unfortunately get picked off by that Wrath of Nature, but otherwise he's pretty damn tanky. That's a 4-for-1 trade in favour of NxL, and Hawkeye should be calling the GG very shortly, as they do nothing to defend these naked, bare, sexual tier 4 towers. We see Nature's Prophet trying to do what he can to try and delay this the push, trying to delay as much as he can for the rest of his teammates to come flying in, but Iron Rob's not going to be able to do too much. And then we're just going to see the rotation in NxL, pick off these final racks, spawning those mega creeps. And if we do look at the net worth, we do have the Gyrocopter and the Lone Druid sitting on an unbelievable 18k each, up against the highest on Hawkeye, being that Nature's Prophet sitting on 9k. And then they're going to try and dive this tower, the fountain. They got all these creeps taking whatever shots they can. The cooldowns popped, BKB's popped, 1's down, 2's down, 3 is down, and they're not going to be able to fight anymore. Gyrocopter will be able to get out of there without dying, so he's going to be quite happy about that. Lance is going to come out, not going to be able to finish it. Sprouts popped, trying to do all those auto attacks he can. And Gyrocopter almost gets picked off to the fountain. Iron Robs is thrown out of the base. They don't have the revelation to be able to spot him down. He is dusted up. Not going to be able to do us not much damage to be able to pick him off before. Tier 4 towers are so fallen. Nature's Prophet wants to pick off Wyrax. Will he find him? 1, 2, he misses. He's not going to be able to get the final 2 auto attacks, so Wyrax is going to be quite happy. He's going to be all high and mighty about not dying there. And now we will see the Ancient falling for that one last time. Ice Path can fly through, not going to be able to find that Lone Druid off in the end. And that is game going in favour of NxL. So NxL will retain their 11th position on the Cybergamer Ladder. Hawkeye will remain 22nd. Thank you for watching another Dota Yoshi presentation. If you like my casting, it would mean a lot if you do subscribe to me on YouTube. youtube.com/Yoshi Dota Yoshi. And thank you for watching.